So I can't believe that this is the very first time that I am slaying a lace frontal wig. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. It is Eleanor Barkes here. I'm so happy to have each and every single one of you here today. If this is the first time on my channel, this channel is all about embracing who you are and living your best life. Now, from the title of this video, you can probably tell that this video is all about laying and slaying a lace frontal wig for the very first time. At least it's my very first time that I've installed a wig, like the first time ever. And basically I'm taking you guys with me. We're going to go through the entire process together because I've watched loads of tutorials of other girls doing it and it seemed quite easy, but I don't know, time will tell. We're just gonna, we're just gonna go through the steps together. But before we get into the video, let's just roll the show reel. So like I said in the intro, we are going to be laying or slaying the curly wig on my head for the first time together. So I thought firstly I would just show you the wig as it arrived. So as you guys know, I love the brand To All My Black Girls. This is a To All My Black Girls wig, and so it arrived in this box. I'm just doing like a quick mini unboxing. Obviously I have checked out the wig before, but this is how it arrived. You open it up and it was in this packaging, this really soft protective packaging. It also says here that it is, I hope you can see that it is 20 inches. And then we're going to take it out of the bag. And it's also in a protective, like a lace, not lace, what am I saying? Like a net casing. So we're going to take it out. Okay. Now, can we just take a good look at this wig, people? Okay, so this is a lace front wig. Now, as I have mentioned before, I have never worn a wig before. This is my first foray into the world of wigs. And the reason that I wanted to give wigs a try is because, like, I've always been doing the same thing with my hair. Like you guys know, I haven't really done that much. So I thought, my first step was the clip-in hair extensions, and I love that. And I thought, just step up my hair game a little bit, try something new. So when I first started researching wigs, I found out that there are quite a different number of wigs. But so I'm just going to tell you a little bit more about a lace front wig, which this one is. Now, the reason it's called a lace front wig is because it's got this lace in the front. Just show you like that. And basically what the lace in the front means is that, so the hair is sewn onto the entire cap in the middle. And so this means that you can in fact cover your entire head with the wig, which means that you're not going to have any of your own hair poking out on the sides. And that means that if you wanted to wear the wig as a protective style for all your hair, you are able to do that. With some other wigs, like a U-part wig, and some of the others, you actually have like your own hair that sticks out, and then you end up having to maybe use heat to blend your own hair with the wig hair, and then it kind of becomes not so protective anymore. But with this one, it's fully protective. Now, the thing that I really love about this lace front wig is that it is made from human and natural hair. So it is really, really soft. If you guys can see, it's really, really bouncy. Synthetic wigs tend to be like super shiny because it's made from plastic. So you can see it looks kind of fake. It looks synthetic. But this one is just, it looks like natural hair. So, which means that you can treat it like natural hair, you can style it, you can cut it, you can probably put some product in, and we're going to be doing that. Now, before we get into it, you have to prepare your own hair. So my hair, I have just kind of tied up. I moisturized it this morning, and then I put it into kind of like a low ponytail, a low bun. If your hair is really thick and puffy, I would definitely recommend braiding it down or maybe flat twisting it down. And the reason you want to make sure your hair is flat is because you want it to look as natural and as realistic as possible when you apply the wig. Now, the next thing, before you actually install the wig, you're going to need something to anchor the wig onto, basically something just to like grip the wig onto. And for that we're going to use a wig cap. Now I just bought a couple of options. I got these off of Amazon, and in my research I found out that you need to try and get a wig cap that's as close to your flesh color as possible. I almost bought black, but luckily I saw in time just to get something that's more flesh colored. So I've got two here. I'm just gonna quickly take it out of the packet. I've got, it's kind of like a beigey color, but this might be too light. Guys, I feel really weird doing this now because my window is wide open and I live in a busy street. But we're just gonna try this on. I actually think this is a bit too light. Got a dark brown one. I think this is going to be better. Yeah, I think this one is going to do it. And I suppose you can also just use an old stocking, cut it up. That might also work. I'm sure that'll work, like a swolkoos in Afrikaans. So we're just going to pop this on. Yeah, okay. This color is definitely going to work. So we've popped it on, and I'm just going to move it back a little bit. Okay, so now we have our foundation laid. Okay, so now we're going to reach for the wig, and I just want to show you guys that this wig has come with these little combs on the inside, and we're going to use these combs to grip into the wig cap and to grip into my own hair. So we're just going to pop this wig on, or pop on this unit as it's also called. And we're just going to pull the wig over the entire head. I also want to make sure that I position the wig correctly, and this is probably the part that I'm finding the trickiest, because obviously I want it to look natural. It's gonna have to blend with my hairline. Okay, and as you can see, these are the lace bits, and we're gonna work with this in a minute, but bear with me, stick with me. Now I suppose it is a bit of a cheat situation here because I do have fringe, I do have bangs, so it is going to cover it up a little bit, but I still want to try and get it as accurately as I can. I'm just going to find the combs and make sure that I hook it into the wig cap. Okay, so I've secured the wig. I can't say that it's 100% secure yet, or maybe I'm just feeling insecure about it, but I've got it on, it's positioned, and so now we've got to sort out the hairline. Okay, so I'm just going to take the fringe bit and we're gonna just tie it up. Okay, now this is the part here that you're gonna have to blend in with your own hairline. So we're gonna have to cut this lace all along our own hairline, and from here we're gonna take steps to make it look natural and blend. So I've got my little pair of scissors, and I think I'm just going to start so that you guys can see. I'm going to start cutting this side. Okay, and what I found out from my research is the line that you cut should not be like super straight, because that's going to help for that natural look, or it's going to help to make it look more natural. So I'm going to start cutting now, because the longer I'm waiting, the more nervous I'm getting. So wish me luck, guys. Some people do recommend that you cut on a mannequin. I don't have one of those, so I'm just cutting on my head. Now guys, if you are a seasoned wig installer, please don't come for me. I did say in the beginning, this is my first time ever installing a wig. If I'm making loads of mistakes, then yeah, I'm sorry, I've put out my disclaimer. But yeah, everyone has a first time, so let's see how we go. Sorry guys, I just realized I didn't put my microphone back on, but hopefully we are properly back in the game now. Okay, I think we're going to leave it at that. Now, the other thing that I wanted to show you guys is that if you look closely at the hairline, I hope you can see that this wig has already been customized. It has been tweezed, it has been plucked. Some wigs, when you receive them, you know, all the hair is kind of sewn right to the front of the wig. Now obviously your hairline does not naturally look like that. The hair starts gradually with your baby hairs, and then gradually as you kind of go onto the rest of your head, the hair becomes fuller and more and denser as you carry on. So when you receive the wig, and if your wig has not been plucked or tweezed, you actually have to do that so that it can look more natural. Otherwise you are going to look like Planet of the Apes. Okay, so now that we are happy with the hairline, we have to blend it and make it look natural. And for that, I got myself the Schwarzkopf Got to Be Ultra Glued Styling Gel for Edges. This is what everyone on the internet swears by when they lay their edges with their lace front wigs. So we're going to be doing that right now. And I'm pretty much going to be winging it. But apparently this gel is super strong, guys. So I'm just going to start by taking a little, that much. And I'm going to start by laying this bit down. So this gel is apparently like so strong, but it doesn't leave a residue. And so if you were kind of someone who goes crazy for baby hairs, this would be your opportunity. You guys know I'm not that fussed about baby hairs, so guys, if you're watching this right now and you notice what I'm doing wrong, please tell me in the comments so that I know how to do it better next time. Okay, so this is not perfect at all. If you guys take a closer look, it is so not perfect. But like I said, I'm a bit lucky because this wig has bangs. The other tip that I saw is that you can use your hair dryer on cool air just to help it dry quickly. So I'm just going to take my hair dryer quickly. Okay, so the one thing that I can say is that the gel is quite strong. So it has helped to lay the hair down really securely. But anyway, let's move on. I've got to say I quite like the way that this looks, but obviously it needs to be styled a little bit more. Curly hair, which means I'm not going to pull a comb through it, but I am just going to finger style it a little bit. And I think we can cut the bangs a little bit. So I've got my little, I've got my little scissors here, and let's just start cutting away. I think the key for making wigs look really natural is just about styling them. So I'm just going to very carefully snip away at it. Obviously I don't want this in my eye. Okay, so I think for the rest of the hair, it is still looking a bit, the locks are too perfect. So I'm just going to spray with a little bit of water. I just want to try and get a little bit more of a natural look going on. And then I've got a bit of leave-in conditioner. I'm just going to take a little bit. And I'm going to just, I'm going to work this into the ends, especially. Okay, and then I'm going to take a little bit of gel. I mean, it really doesn't matter what products you use, guys. Just use, I think since it is human and natural hair, use the products that you would use on your own hair anyway. That way you know that you're going to get great results, or you're going to get similar results as to what you get on your own hair. So I'm just scrunching that in. Of course, I'm being very careful not to move the wig. But the hair does feel so nice. And I think what I need to do is I need to separate. I'm going to separate the curls a bit. It's starting to grow on me, guys. We're getting there. Okay, so the hair has dried somewhat, and I'm going to separate some of these curls at the top. Separate them a bit, and then just make it, kind of help to make it look a bit fuller and also even more natural. Okay guys, I am back. This is the final look. I have separated and combed through the curls now as much as I can, and I've also snipped away a little bit more at the fringe and just a little bit here. I feel like it's gone a little bit frizzy, but I'm actually quite okay with that. I think it looks more natural. The curls before were just a little bit like 2 perfect ringlets, and they've kind of dropped a little, frizzed out, but I love the color. Now it's like it's properly working for me. It's properly working for me. So let's just go ahead and do a quick review, shall we? Like I said, the hair is 20 inches long. It is from To All My Black Girls. You guys know I love To All My Black Girls. I love this company. I love their philosophy. I just love them. And so of course I do have a discount code for you still. The discount code is Eleanor10. I will also leave it down below for you. So use that when you go and shop for your own hair. They do kinky curly hair extensions, and then of course wigs. So if you go onto their website, you'll see that you can buy kind of like a pre-made wig, a wig that's already made, but they do also do custom orders. So this wig was custom made for me. I just explained to the owner what type of wig I'd like, the kind of the style that I wanted, and then she went ahead, spoke to her supplier, explained what I want, and this is the wig that I got back, and I'm so happy with it, especially now that I've styled it. Like it is yeah, I'm so happy. I feel like a different person. So I would say, like, I mean, the wig was really easy to kind of clip onto the wig cap. That was fine, but I would say that the part that I found the most challenging was to make it look really natural here at the hairline, which I don't think I really achieved. But I am getting away with it because the wig does have bangs, it does have a fringe, but best believe I'm gonna practice until I get it right, because I would like to rock a wig at some point that doesn't have a fringe, and then, you know, I want that hairline to look as natural as possible. It's really soft, it really does behave like natural hair. I really love that about it. Yeah guys, that's about it. I absolutely love this wig. Yes, I mean, did you ever think that you would see me rocking a wig? Ever? Yeah. Guys, if you have any comments or questions, please make sure that you leave them down below in the comment section. I want us to chat. I want us to have real conversations. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and make sure that you turn on your notifications. And I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye.